terabytes. So
Meet Jason Sexton. Name's kind of ironic. A 56-year-old man having a baby cupcake Uber him. Jason is the
what is with this recurring theme of them always having to Uber them? They suck.
worst kind of EDP. Not only is he coming to have a three-way tag match with our baby cupcake and her mom, but he's also a high-volume cheese pizza trader. During our investigation, not only did we make some disgusting discoveries. Pizza baby, what is she?
She's like told me to buy videos.
But we also had Jason's family members come out and tell us horror stories about him.
He has a long history of stuff.
Oh,
I'm
nah.
surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he's probably never stopped.
So sit back, relax, and make sure to hit
wild.
that subscribe button because 60% of y'all are not like us. And enjoy today's episode of EDP Watch.
Yeah.
All right, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And we're trying to go 2 for 2 right now. Pretty much yesterday, we got that disgusting dude, James, locked up. If you guys are on edpwatch.com, you guys would have already seen that. But the guy we're catching tonight is a Mr. Jason Eric Sexton. He lives up to his last name. He is trying to meet what he thinks is a mother and her daughter. And this dude is very,
Is he
very
delusional?
nasty, man. Surprise, surprise. He is asking a 10-year-old girl to Uber him. So, you know, if you ask, you shall receive. He actually didn't want to meet us at the house first. He wanted to get to know everybody, and so he wants to meet at McDonald's. If he pays for our meal, I think we have to let him go because that's just like common courtesy, you know what I mean, Eric? But like if he doesn't, man, he's just a monster. He has to be put away. So let's see how James is in the Uber. Oh.
Uber?
Yes, sir.
Hop on in.
How are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How about yourself this
I'm
morning?
doing okay. I told her mom, I said, this is a little weird because usually I end up having to have a ride code or something.
I had the individual call me and, hey, having you pick up a friend, it's not me. And I was like, all right.
If you say so.
Yeah.
All right,
you
y'all,
say
the
so,
cupcake has
yeah,
been
type
secured.
H,
He
bro,
was a
he's
little
lame.
sketched out at first. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta come up with like a better plan because the Uber method is amazing. It's gonna get patched. We're posting these videos.
Like that's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking in my head when I saw him. I was finna say like, if they be watching it, because all these press do be watching the vids. Don't get me wrong, but like they don't recognize. But like, let's see.
They're getting
You don't
like 2
recognize,
million
bro?
views each. If you guys want to put in an application to become our Uber drivers in whatever city we're in, we're gonna be putting those out. Yeah, man, we're gonna just be waiting.
Any fun plans for the day?
I don't know. This was set up by a friend of mine, so I'm kind of in the dark here.
Okay.
I guess he's wanting me to hook up with her, but I told him, I said, no, I meet people first. Got to sit down with them, talk to them, get to know them. I said, I ain't one of those that just does hookups crap.
I hear you.
It's not in my nature.
A little adventure never hurts.
On Facebook, I just mess around on there. I mess with them.
Yeah.
My account's been hacked like 3 times.
Why
Really?
I had to tell this one
Why is he pre-firing all the lies? He's pre-firing all the lies. Does he understand that there's a camera?
girl, I'm like, I didn't send you anything.
Got rid of my social media a while ago, but I started having similar issues where, like, I'd log into Facebook and I started noticing stuff that I didn't put that there.
Exactly. I told my sister, I said, I'm about to just close out my dang social media.
I mean, it's a big stress relief, man.
I tried that once and all it did was it just closed it. I'm like, no, I want to delete this.
Yeah. Well, it's not like they make it easy to get rid of your profiles either.
Oh, I know. I told my buddy, I'm like, well, you're setting me up on this blind date thing. I said, I don't know about this. I said, I haven't been set up on a blind date in I don't know how long. He said, exactly. Why do you think I'm doing it?
Shit. Last blind date I went on, I was still in the Navy.
I said, if it works, great. I said, but if it don't, my butt's going home. I'll call my own damn ride home.
Yeah.
I
That's
shit.
why I told her, I said, no, I'm not meeting you at your house. Pick
Yeah.
a restaurant, something like that.
And she
I said,
chose
I'm not meeting you at your
McDonald's?
home because then I'm stuck.
You gotta keep it old fashioned too, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. I'm like, nah, it looks like I'm trying to hook up and I don't even know you yet. No. I'm not into hookups.
He pre-firing the lie. Bro, this is not a stupid. Well, no. Let me catch myself. He's definitely stupid, but he's pre-firing the lie. He's pre-firing the excuse. I see it. This is every like normal manipulator knows this tactic, nigga.
This generation, man, and
Some fun once in a while, once you've already met the person, is one thing.
oh yeah.
Just out of the blue, no, I ain't into that.
Well, that's the norm today. You know?
Oh, I know.
Everybody rushes
Oh,
to hook
good
up.
Lord, I know. That's how come so many of them don't work.
You know, then a week later, you'd be like, hey, why does it burn when I pee?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's funny.
Been down
Otherwise,
that road
nigga.
before. I told her, I said, no, I'm not paying to come over there. I tried to get them to come here.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to come to Grand Prairie. Yeah, I said, okay, but you're paying for the ride.
Yeah.
And then her daughter texted me back and said, she sent the ride, she'll be coming. She's getting ready. I'm like, it's a date at McDonald's to get to know your mom. I said, what do you mean she's getting ready?
It's not that serious.
I said, come on now, it's a lunch date. I told her, I said, now I get all the way over here and your mom ain't over here. I said, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes and my butt's turning around.
Nigga,
going
him
home.
pre-firing
I'll
this
call my
lie
own
is
Lyft or
frying,
Uber
bro.
or whatever and go home.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm not playing games with y'all today. I'm here to meet and see how this goes, because it was a setup anyway. My buddy usually doesn't pull any pranks on me, so I know it's legit.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of whether she's there on time or not.
You ever known a woman to be on time?
No. That's why I said I'm gonna give her a few minutes. I may even go in and get me something to eat if she ain't there ready.
As you should.
I told her, I said, but tell your daughter to quit sending me naughty messages.
He's pre-firing. This nigga's not stupid. Well, no, he's stupid, but he's not stupid. Like, he understands that there's a risk that he could be caught. That's why he's doing this bullshit, nigga. You think he's just randomly out blurring this out? No. These niggas don't, bro. These niggas are pretty intellectual. They may be, like, pretty immoral, but no. Now, him doing this is showing that his intellectualness isn't really, you know, working at his full capacity, my nigga. Like, I ain't gonna cap. Like, realistically, he should catch a smooth to the face, because, like, you're wilding. But, like, I see what he's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I am not about to get my butt in trouble for no 15-year-old.
You know them kids, they think they know it all.
Oh,
I said,
my
now, tell her to
God.
quit doing that. I said, for one, I can get in trouble for that shit.
You gotta be careful, man. You know, women out here,
Bro, he's
they're looking for a paycheck like that.
I know. That's why I told my buddy, I said, look, I'm trusting you. I said, but if this ends up being some kind of on her part, oh no. I'll be able to know. I said, I'm old enough, I'll figure it out.
You good if I just pull around here and I'll get you up at the front door?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll text her and say, are you guys here yet? If not, I'm gonna sit down and eat.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get me some lunch too, but I'll let you out here, big dog.
All right, I appreciate it.
I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, me too.
Have
Some
you-
drivers, I start talking to them, they're like, really? They'll turn their music up.
No, you good,
Type
man.
shit. I
Take
wonder
it
why
easy.
he didn't do it. I wonder why.
Mr. Jason. What's
Bro, no, you don't. I don't get hit by ads. Agent 00 taught me better. I tell you this. Agent taught me better. I don't get hit with ads. Never.
Okay, get away from me. Okay, now do that. You're scaring me a little bit. You're like walking right up on me.
I wanted to see what the heck was going on.
Well,
I
man,
did.
can we have a conversation inside? If that's
I've been scammed already.
where you been scammed on?
You name the platform, begged on it. Facebook.
It's bad on Facebook.
I've had people getting my accounts
Yes, sir.
doing this to me.
This nigga
So I told her, I
child,
said, I'm coming here to see what's going on.
Hey, man. Well, here, let's just talk, man. There's nobody here, man.
This sounds like a scam.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm being set up, and I don't like it.
What could he possibly be talking about, nigga? You're the only one setting yourself up. Am I tweaking or am I? But fuck it.
Man, Jason, man. So, like, how, nice to meet you. My name's Alex Rosen. How did you meet her?
Alex
Actually,
Rosen
through
type
a
shit.
friend of mine who I trusted.
How did she know the friend? Because her mom had let us know about this.
According to him, her mom and him were friends. That's why I said, hey, this doesn't seem right
Oh, never
to me
mind. This
because
nigga may not. I thought he was pre-firing the lie because he was smart and he didn't like. He wanted to already have a lie, but maybe he's actually an idiot. If you know you're caught, then you're caught.
I said, I haven't been able to talk to the mom directly.
Okay, yeah.
I said, so something isn't right. I'm going to go see what the heck is going on because I don't like being played.
So you're
Type
just
shit.
here to just figure out if there's any funny business.
Exactly.
Okay.
This
Yes,
has
sir.
happened to me before.
So what happened?
Some lady who I knew,
Yeah.
but her account ended up being taken over by this scammer. Both of us
Scammer?
ended up, getting together, finding this person. And I actually had to sit down with a police officer once and tell him, hey, look, something's got to be done.
Because they're not going to do nothing about it.
No, they don't.
Yeah, you say you've been scammed before and everything. So, like, I know you're on apps like Facebook and Zangy. But, like, on Zangy, like, I be getting added to these group chats where they be putting the most
I haven't gotten
despicable...
to that yet on Zangy.
Yeah.
I haven't been added to any of that crap yet. But on Facebook, it kept happening. And I'm like, I didn't even originally...
Fred Oscar performance, literally. He's it. Yo, this is a masterclass game. This he's genuinely talented. Like, I ain't gonna cap. Genuinely.
Put my name in any of this crap. Where is this coming from?
Did you ever have people send you like random images and stuff? Like
all the time. And I'm like,
what would they be sending you?
In the past, it was bad.
Bro, don't.
But they were adults.
This nigga gonna get too comfortable and show his
they be
ass.
sending like adult photos, but I've been hearing like they be sending young as like kids and stuff. Have they ever sent you anything like that before?
One time on that one I was telling you about where we got together.
Yeah.
It ended up being, I think, it was her niece.
And what got
her niece was part of the problem. Her niece was taking these pictures.
How old was she?
Her niece was 15.
And what kind of pictures, like bro?
No,
you know, at that age,
to me, I didn't get the totally nasty. She'd be sending like bikini pics. But a friend of mine who got in trouble, she literally had sent him like topless. And I asked him, I said, dude, what's the girl's name? And he told me, I said, you realize I'm talking to her aunt right now because her aunt caught her taking these in her bed. And actually getting on a webcam thing saying she was such and such an age.
Yeah.
She was using her sister's.
Man, that's so cap, man. I swear.
And so I'm like,
I don't know if you know lingo, but cap means like that's so messed up. Like,
oh yeah,
that's so cap. Fuck.
My sister's like.
This Jidion nigga, bro, he's funny. Like, yeah, that's messed up, bro. That's cap.
With it until you can set up a meet and see what is going on.
Did your sister know that like you were saying how you wanted to eat out the 2-year-old girl?
No, I didn't put that in there.
Okay,
I don't know where that came from.
I mean, that came from you though.
I know, and I asked my sister, I'm like, who the hell could have sent this from my phone? She's like, don't you know? She said 14 other people know your phone number and have your account information.
But that's not how phone number.
Your account information? Yeah, type shit. Like, we're dumb, nigga. It's a password and a login. It's email login, username login. Yo, he thinks somebody's stupid.
It's work.
I told her, I said, but that's not how my phone number works. But I did have it. I had my phone was. I didn't know where it was for over 3 weeks.
So like, what possessed you to get into the car and come over here?
I want to see if I can figure out who the parent is, if the parent actually shows up, so I can say, hey, look, I'm not putting up with this bullshit. I just contacted Facebook last week and told them I need to close out my account.
You could have done that.
My account being...
Nigga just lied. All it takes is like 3 clicks of a button and a password entrance. And then your account is literally closed. Yo, he's sitting here capping away.
Does anybody have access to your Zangy?
Yeah, actually. I tried to close that.
Really? Let me see.
And I asked, I was like, how do you close your Zangy?
Nigga, what the fuck is Zangy? Uninterrupt. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I already know what they on. Anything private? Anything private?
I'm just
like how? Like I've got
boys getting shaky.
Like this chick,
pizza baby. What is she?
Yeah, she's like 18. Wanting me to buy videos. I told her, I said, I don't do that shit.
What kind of videos is she trying to get you to buy?
Not her videos, but like trying to get me to buy videos like she had gotten downloaded from online.
What about William Pizza Baby?
Another one, same thing. Same thing.
Because this is the people that we're really trying to find.
Yeah, same thing.
We've been hearing about
bullshit.
this.
Same bullshit. Yeah, she sent this, and I'm like,
oh,
no.
shit.
Said,
oh my god. Wait, but like, right here she says that she's 18, and then that's a.
And she sent that.
Oh my.
I told my sister, I'm like, I don't know if that's her photo.
Whoa.
Or if that's a photo she downloaded. I said, but
why do you care?
She might not know that, but that's like, she sent you child. She could get in big trouble for that.
I know. I told, so I know the mom, but the mom's phone saying it's not in service.
So how many people?
This nigga making up every lie in the book.
Like, just randomly sending you like child.
Oh my god.
Because I mean, everybody got your account, so I mean, you're completely vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
And I told my sister, I'm like, you know me. I said, I'm not even on here. And then I see all this crap pop up out of the blue, and I'm like,
we saw the intro, buddy. Your sister said different, nigga. You're this is what we call a pathological liar. I thought I was one. No, this nigga's one. I ain't gonna go.
Man, you don't look like a technically advanced guy. I was like, there's no way you're finding this stuff. So like, we get this stuff removed. You know, obviously you don't know how to fully remove it. You can delete it, but if you delete it, it's still on. It doesn't fully remove it. I can show you.
Show me how to get rid of all of the social media crap.
What you pretty much need is you need a computer first.
Okay, yeah. Well, my sister has a computer.
Pizza baby.
That scared the shit out of me. I'm like, I don't even know who this is.
Wait, hold on. I want to see if Jidion should play his connect this shit to his computer and like download all the evidence. You know how FBI-ish that is?
I don't even know who the hell these girls are.
There's no way she's older than.
I know. I was like, I showed that to my sister.
And then she said, "Would you like to see my yummy pizza videos?"
And sister was like, my sister knew what that was. I'm like, what?
Look at this nigga face in the corner. Yo, he's astonished. He's astonished,
Person's trying to buy it right here.
I know.
Oh wait, he's recording.
This is one thing you have to do. So first, you have to keep it in airplane mode because if you take it out, you get on that cell service, it continues. We could get this fixed, man.
Thank God. I appreciate that. I really do.
We want to find who's making this.
The one that mostly comes to me on is like Facebook Messenger.
They're just messaging all these accounts on your phone. Man, do you know any?
I don't even know how they've gotten hold of my number.
Bro, you could get in big trouble for this.
I know. That's what I.
Dion's smart as hell. He's acting like he's fixing and a dummy like this has no there's nothing you could do.
I told my sister, I'm like, I need this shit gone.
Do you think it could be your sister, maybe?
I don't think it's her, but it could be people that she has dated in the past.
So if you had to guess,
Tight date, just throw off the enemy.
1 being like few to 10 being like a lot. How many like child things do you think these people are downloading on your phone?
Oh God, I don't know. My sister knows a.
Oh God, I don't know.
Yeah,
brother.
So we told him about it, and so he's actually been trying to look into seeing where this shit's coming from.
And has he made any headway?
On one of them, he actually did, but I don't remember what the name of the person was.
It's almost hard to look at this stuff.
I know. I'm like, I can't even deal with this shit. That's why I wanted to come here and I wanted to see if I could physically see her mother.
So what were you gonna do with the mother? Like, what were you gonna tell her?
I was gonna take her aside and ask her, what is going on with this? I said, do you realize your child is trying to hook up with older men?
Jidion's he's actually a very intelligent nigga. I like this is wild. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is actually absurd.
Now,
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Another ball of wax.
You know, kids aren't gonna ever tell their parents about that stuff.
That's what I said.
So that way I don't have to just keep on scrolling. Like, where would you say it's like the most at on your device?
Like I said, probably Messenger.
Probably Messenger? Oh my God, they got it all on here too. Oh man.
I know about this one dude in Canada.
Yeah.
Was sending me shit all the fucking time until I stopped talking to him because he was talking about how he always has all these blah 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 blah.
What is the blah 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 blah?
That part was legit. He actually did work for this motel, and his wife, she would always hook him up with people. And I'm like, dude, I don't do hookups, and I didn't ask what the age variances were, but he sent me pictures of his daughter. I'm like, dude, this is your child.
He sent pictures of his daughter.
16 years old. I said, why are you sending me pictures of your kid?
And what did he say?
He said she likes people to see what she looks like. I'm like, okay.
So has he still been sending you that stuff?
Once I stopped talking to him, he realized maybe I knew something was up. Should be back at work again tomorrow. I do not know how to get rid of any of this shit. I did find out who last hacked my account, and he is no longer here. He's gone.
Yo, send this nigga to the furthest pits of the jail. He's wilding. He keeps going on with his lies. It's pissing me off. Yo,
who had last hacked
shut up,
It was
nigga.
actually one of my cousins.
Do you think your cousin's putting this stuff on here?
He could have been, because he got in trouble for child.
What do you think the youngest age is on here that he might have put? And nothing was
They
surprised me.
self-incriminate yourself like an idiot.
I don't know, man.
Maybe like 15.
He's definitely done that before. I can't say personally that it was him. There's a good chance it was, because he just got in trouble for it.
And when was
Look at
this?
Dumbass.
Over a year ago.
And so none of these messages are yours in here, man. You promised me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to see if I could actually meet her mother, because I wanted to get behind this and say,
hey, this is not right. Yeah. Because you're Superman,
Have
right,
you done
nigga?
this for other parents before?
Yeah, I actually helped a parent figure it out once before. 4 years ago, I think.
4 years ago. What happened?
It's kind of the same. She wanted my help figuring out if her daughter was actually doing these videos and sending them to me.
Yeah.
So I looked into it. I helped her figure it out, and sure enough, the cops here for me.
Probably just that ruckus over there.
Yeah, stupid ass nigga. Yeah,
Because,
get
dude,
picked up.
seriously.
I'm getting this
You're
downloaded
helping
right
me do
now.
this.
Yeah, I'm helping you. We're not gonna say nothing. If you don't mind, so I can get it on here. What's the password? So I can go on and start deleting. What's the password? Because it's gonna pop up on my computer.
You're being honest with me, then I'm
I'm
not
being
in
honest
trouble
with you.
Because he's right here.
Stupid ass nigga.
Here, if you can. So his phone's in airplane mode right now.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
No, sir. Okay, come on. I'll make sure you got no weapons on you, okay?
Yeah. But while he's doing that, man, all that child in there, like, you wanted me to delete that?
I did.
And about what was the youngest age in that phone?
I'm not sure.
But you want me to get rid of all that child?
Because my accounts are all being hacked so bad, I tell you, I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Okay, yeah. And you're not gonna talk sexual to 13-year-old girls no more?
Hey, go sit
Okay.
with that guy.
Appreciate you.
Yo,
So he had
this
messaged
nigga's-
our decoy first on the Facebook app
When did he message?
on February 10th at 6 a.m.
He claims to be how old?
He's 56, he said.
56.
So he initiated the
ma'am?
conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing? Good. Just got home from school. What about you? Do you have Zangi? What is Zangi?
So Zangi, you know Telegram?
Telegram? Yes.
So it's kind of like that. It's where it's like an
Yeah,
encrypted
I
app for
figured.
more privacy and stuff and nefarious stuff and everything. And people use apps like that, like weed dealers and stuff use it, but also child traders use it as well to trade. And on his Zangi account, he had multiple accounts with the username Pizza Lover.
Okay.
And pizza is
So Zangi's an encrypted messaging.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. App. How old are you, my friend? 18. That's cool. Okay, so he acknowledges it.
And then she also sent a picture of her in the school bus.
I'm gonna just note for my
Yeah.
body cam the screenshot 20250. Do you have a picture I can see? She sent a photo indicating it's a minor. You have very sexy lips. Have you ever been kissed by an older man? What are the conversations, like the sexually charged conversations?
So I have a
you
folder. We call it just incriminating, so that way it could just be fast paced.
Okay. Okay, I would start by kissing your neck, lips, then take your top off and kiss and suck on those sexy. Then I would have you take my pants off and suck my. After in your mouth, I would strip you the rest of the way, sit you on the bathroom counter, and get down and lick and eat your.
He's saying this to a person he knows that's 15. This is.
Continues with more. Have you done that before? Yeah, once. She was 15 though, acknowledging another minor.
He gave you the phone.
He gave me the phone.
Right?
Yes,
He
ma'am.
didn't try to take it away. It was no force.
No, man, we have it all recorded. We said, is it cool if we see your phone? He was like, yeah. He wanted us to delete it.
What did you initially see on the phone?
When I saw Zangi, we see a lot of times that's where they be trading child. So when I went on Zangi, right away I'm seeing the pizza emojis all on there. I already know what that means. And I just see a 15-year-old sending a video, and I just seeing a bunch of videos.
So you saw child
Yeah.
on that app.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you can, put it all on a thumb drive as well.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna.
Just meet me and then just go to the PD.
Yes, sir.
And I'll meet you over there, okay?
Okay, appreciate you guys.
Wow, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. This, that.
Hello, Miss Lottie. Are you Jason Sexton's sister?
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that he's been arrested. He came to meet what he thought was a 15-year-old girl, and also the police found a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the person I called him. We have an organization where we report people who come to meet minors.
Believe me, I appreciate that. I was from the time I was 15, so I am very grateful for you guys.
I just know he was saying that like he stays with you guys.
He lives in my house.
What he told us was he told you that he was gonna go meet the girl's mom to let her know what she was doing. I was like, oh really? So I was like, so your sister knows about this?
No.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
am babysitting my granddaughter. I didn't even know he was leaving the
Oh,
house.
I saw a couple videos of the
nah.
granddaughter. Nothing bad or anything like that.
He's not allowed to be around my granddaughter without my daughter or myself.
Really? Has he done stuff in the past?
I don't know if it'll hurt him, but he has a long history of stuff. So when he was 17, he got in trouble. His adoptive parents caught him trying to do things to his sisters. And he was given the choice of going to the military or going to prison.
Prison.
And he chose the military,
No, you
and then he got kicked out of the military
prison, nigga,
for
like
fraudulent records. I warned him when he moved in with me because he had a medical crisis. I see on his phone that he had because his phone is on my phone plan.
Yes, ma'am.
I told him, I said, you're going to get arrested if you don't stop. He said, I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And I kicked him out of my house when my girls were little because with my youngest, he attempted something with her.
I appreciate your honesty. We have cases where people see everything laid out in front of them and they'll be like, no, this is fake.
Well, the other thing, too, is he's had his Facebook account blocked like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
And I told him, he goes, no, somebody reported me. I wasn't talking to anybody. I was talking to the mom. I wasn't talking to the daughter.
He was saying how he wanted to do stuff with both of them, but he was mostly directing everything towards the 15-year-old girl. Then when he came to the meet, I had asked him if I could look at his phone, and I was like, do you ever get like weird messages from people? And he was like, oh my gosh, yes, all the time. And so he thought I was gonna be deleting it, but I just went to confirm, and I just saw a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh.
And that's when we called the police.
He's a liar.
Yeah, I can tell.
So this has been 40 years he's been doing this.
I think you should let the court know too whenever it goes to trial, because it's sad to say, but people like this, they do not change. Does he have any kids of his own, or does he only have
No kids. He was married one time to a lady for less than a year, and she was a known prostitute. Like, he got mad at my mom and ran off and worked for the circus for 7 years. There could be people he's done stuff to that we will never know simply because he traveled with the circus for 7 years training elephants.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, he's been beat up because of his history. I think I know the reason. A group of 3 Mexican brothers that lived on the corner, we live in a small town, bashed his face in, and he had his jaw wired for 6 weeks. And I'm sure it's because he was trying to peek in on Jessica or something, their sister.
And I bet he didn't say why they did that.
No, he said he was walking home from a party and got jumped.
I mean, you sound like an amazing mother. You sound like an amazing grandmother. I just wanted to let you know, maybe just ask around the family, the younger kids, just to be sure, just to be sure.
Well, I will tell you, he got caught jacking off with my aunt and my cousin's underwear, and they found the underwear under his pillow. And so he hasn't really been around my family since then. Like, he's been estranged from our family up until he had his health crisis a couple of years ago, and I went and got him because the hospital called me.
Usually I have to prove it to people to let them know, but you seem not surprised at all, so I'm not gonna even bother sending you the chat logs and stuff. You probably wouldn't even want to see that stuff anyway.
I really don't want to read it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he's probably never stopped.
He was talking to a lot of other young girls on his phone, from what I saw. Just so happened that we're the ones to catch him first.
I'm glad y'all caught him before he really did do something bad.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you too. You have a blessed rest of your day, and just hit me up if you have any other questions. All right, y'all. So as of today, Jason is still in jail. He was charged with online solicitation of a minor, and he was also charged with cheese pizza possession. So just great job by the police department. They did an stellar job with that. It's actually March 17th when I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now. So W's in the chat. Also, you guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So after that, his sister went around trying to find his other electronic devices, and she did. Luckily, he didn't have passwords on them, but unluckily for her, when she went through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza, like a lot. So 17th when I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now. So W's in the chat. Also, you guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So after that, his sister went around trying to find his other electronic devices, and she did. Luckily, he didn't have passwords on them, but unluckily for her, when she went through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza, like a lot. So she turned those into the authorities. Actually, it was this many devices with cheese pizza on them, which is absolutely ridiculous. This dude Jason was an absolute monster. Huge shout out to my decoy. Please be sure to follow her. I have her link down in the description below. My decoys do a wonderful job, and literally without them, I wouldn't be able to do this, man. And if you do,
how good are they, bro? Like,